opting for the Banjo. So we're seeing another Banjo set on stream going up against RMH's Wario.
I mean, it wouldn't be the South Coast without
Exactly.
We've got Solid here. We've got Hollow, of course. A couple of like Owl, of course. So this is Banjo City right here.
Okay.
All right. And we might be in for a slightly longer set this time.
Yeah, I mean, Banjo isn't known for playing it super quick, but also Wario. You do want to be, well, he can do devastating combos as well.
Yeah.
You want to be avoiding those, so
yeah,
they might be taking it really slow because of that brilliant mix-up with that command grab on the landing there.
Yeah, it's so important to his game plan. The fact that he gets healing from it, the fact that it's a tomahawk grab. He went all the way out.
Wow, what a back air. It has to expand the side B.
Yeah, you'll take the extra damage, but unfortunately no kill there.
Yeah, I mean, also forcing that Wonder Ring to come out means that you have to deal with it less times. There's only 2 left already on the stock, so...
We're already at half waft %. And we're in the first stock. Half waft will kill. So you've got to be really
down throw, up tilt.
Careful.
Ooh, brilliant mash. It's so hard to get around that. You just have to be really fast at it.
Nice. From
Oh,
RMH.
that bike. They're barely missing both their moves there. And
they're just reversing each other over and over again. Neither of them can really hold on to advantage state for a decent period of time. RMH's disadvantage has been really, really strong.
There's the forward air. Yeah, that's been the MVP of the Banjos on this top 8 so far.
Yeah. Oh, I love the tossing. I love the game of catch that we're seeing.
Yeah, I mean, if you play against Banjo enough, you're also going to be quite good with playing her with that grenade, so...
Well, yeah, you've got bike as well, so you're going to be used to catching stuff in midair because you want to be able to do that.
Oh, brilliant tech chase. That might have covered every option there from RMH. And yeah, this is a lot of % now on the second stock here. RMH has struggled to find big openings to try and get this kill. Not a lot of stage control on the side.
We have full wall on deck.
Yeah, let's see.
Gonna need to be a little bit careful here. Swallows the bike as well.
Oh, barely misses the forward air. That would have been brilliant. Reset for off stage once again, but gets the grab.
Alright, he's gonna look to find this kill without it.
Oh.
And maybe the next one can't get the game. Oh, it's so difficult to kill with Wario forward air.
Down throw. Brilliant air dodge down to avoid any kind of frame trap there, but...
Okay, I mean, there's a full waft on deck, so how valuable is a % lead?
Yeah, exactly. You just have to avoid these nairs and uppers at all costs. That could have been big, but maybe not enough room to do
this
the
is
combo.
one of the use cases of slingshot.
Oh,
actually!
Whoa! Didn't opt to go for another upper there. Perhaps too much rage, and RMH probably knew that, went for the waft, but
yeah, he just wanted
to take the stock. And yeah, as you said, that is a lot of damage now. Oh! Uses the bike to try and go for an offensive off stage, but gets punished on the way back.
Yep, smart from Solid to expect the reversal. We've seen RMH go for those a decent amount. He just really wants to hold on to that advantage as long as he can, try and secure those quills.
Wait. Down throw into the chase, but the grenade is going to get Solid Gamer out of that pressure.
We are seeing RMH start to play around parry a little bit more. He's starting to delay things a bit more. And in response, Hollow is just kind of holding shield. And Hollow is a little bit more happy to run the clock. He's got a full stock lead now, which means that Waft is a little bit less of a threat. So he can afford to run down the clock a bit more.
Yeah, and throws out the side B.
And wait for
just like we saw from Hollow. Solid Gamer throws out that side B in the air. It's really good at catching you out because either if you've expended your air dodge or you're just not ready for it, or throwing out a move, it's going to tear right through you and take your stock. So, solid game from Solid Gamer.
All right. Okay, we are moving on to game 2. That was pretty convincing from Hollow at the end there.
Yeah, as the game went on, just RMH didn't have a lot of footing in terms of stage control, in terms of number of neutral wins, and off the win, Solid Gamer is swapping to the Inkling. Maybe see something we don't.
I think he's kind of wanting to focus more on the Inkling. We saw it against Steve as well. Not the best matchup necessarily when compared to Min, although guys, Min counterplay was really good. So it'll be interesting to see how useful this is. Maybe he's noticed something about the matchup. Maybe he just wants to work on his inkling.
Yeah. But there it is. Gets the grab, but misses the upper follow-up. And
Ink is big, though. Ink is big. Big buffs coming out.
Ooh,
Nice
the
catch.
frame trap.
Yep.
They trade there, but yeah, RMH is stuck in the corner.
Yeah, the main advantage, I guess, is that if you're Inkling, you don't have to play as defensively, and that can kind of benefit you. It worked in his favor in the first game because he did a really good job at keeping RMH out, but the fact that he was playing, you know, for 4 minutes without, taking that last stop meant that you got, 2 wafts on deck, and that can be game-changing.
Yeah, and we see once again, Solid Gamer is usually the one in controlling the tempo here, dashing in and out. RMH is trying to find these openings, but gets up smash on with the dash attack on shield.
Yeah, a lot more empty jumps from Solid Gamer. RMH just already starting to pull that out. His adaptation is so strong.
Oh, unable to get through the splatter shot,
And that was solid.
a lot of percent now.
The kind of tomahawk chomps that we see Wario go for a lot. Because obviously Wario being so floaty, he can't tomahawk grab that much, which is why you see Wario's use chomp a lot, because he can start it in the air.
And that was 94% basically done. Oh, the SD doesn't make it back to stage after getting the edge guard.
No. That puts him off
Massive
stop.
deficit.
Yeah, Solid is going to take that all day. That puts him a full stop down. Bike on stage as well, using the splatter shot to extend the hitbox. Waft is up.
Yeah, there's a lot of these like double jump mix-ups and nairs coming from RMH, but Solid Gamer just playing really patient, avoiding those at all costs and getting these back airs in way more percent. There's the up tilt. Oh, air dodge read. Oh, it doesn't get it, but it gets some form of hit in as a consolation, but that's not what you want when you're expending your waft.
Great matchup knowledge from Solid to know when he air dodged that he's not air dodging to the platform. Because a lot of the time you won't go for that, but in that situation you have to. Because you do not want to get up tilted again. You could see that's what RMH was going for. He went for a second read with the bike, and again Solid just kind of drifted away, stayed calm. The fact that RMH is going to have to wait longer for a waft when he's this far down is huge in the grand scheme of this game. And that's going to be it.
Oh, not quite, but
Wario's a big boy.
yeah, it's going to be careful about Inkling up smash out of shield, back air in the corner, but that chomp might do it. There it is, and it is Wario. No full waft on deck, but if RMH can survive a bit longer, we might see some half waft come into play.
Honestly, Chomp is definitely... Oh,
Really
nice.
pick up with the up smash.
The double parry into up smash. That was really clean. I was going to say, Chomp is one of those things that Warriors have started doing a lot more, probably just because they saw Gluttony doing it a lot.
I mean, Gluttony is the pioneer of this character.
Yeah, it's a really good tool. It gives you healing, which is really nice. It's better than Tomahawk Grab because you can start it in the air.
Yeah.
And the main thing is just that it can kill, and it can put your opponent in a really awkward position off stage. And being able to have that extra mix-up when it comes to pressure in the corner is really strong for Wario.
And also, dissuading your opponent from always sitting in shield is also very big.
Yeah.
For how strong Wario's arrows are, and this is just a solid few seconds of neutral P being shot out and RMH trying to get around it.
That's the thing, is again, Wario likes to play mid-range, and if you've got Splatter Shot, you don't have to. Like, what they did to Splatter Shot in the last patch of this game is
The
gross.
range is insane now, and we've seen it on display here.
And again, one of those meta things that we see with every character is the realization that up throw upper is real.
Yeah. Everyone seems to have it now, and gets the soft dash attack on the tech chase, so is able to keep up the pressure here. Then up smash. We haven't really seen that come out. Kind of a niche option for Wario, but working out there. And the back air chase, just barely going to do it. Brilliant jump read in the corner.
Yeah, great spacing to just outrange that Inkling back air. Of course, you've got a lot more range than you think you might with Wario, because you know that you have that big head, it expands, and there's a big disjoint to that as well.
Yeah, his head gets big.
big.
Oh, gets a sour spot on the up smash. Not when you want two of them.
That was really nice though to go for like up air 1, up smash. I don't see that very
Yeah, that's
often.
cool, but yeah, gets the back air off stage. A lot of ink on Warrior, so no chance RMH survives that. So basically back to even here.
RMH chomping the bike. He gets more waft when he does that.
Okay.
Great
Spawn dodges
spacing.
that, yeah, I mean, at 0, the falls from back air aren't exactly true, but you hold jab, you can get the fall off anyway, and Solid Gamer's really prioritizing getting as much ink as possible to increase the damage, but
Ooh, the court, yeah, the half waft. That's all he needed.
the damage doesn't matter if your stock's being taken like that. Brilliant conversion from
Yeah.
RMH.
And RMH just has a habit of hitting those clutch wafts when he needs to.
Oh, misses the follow off the Murray. Probably tried to get something quite fancy there.
Oh, again, he got macroed. He didn't hit his double jump. Okay, going for it again, just missing.
Oh, yeah, really patient from RMH. Drifting as far away as possible to be able to use that bike.
Really, really smart from RMH to drift back there, not getting antsy. But Solid Gamer is going to pick up the kill anyway. This is getting really, really
Oh, the
tense.
forward
RMH
smash.
getting a little bit desperate there.
Maybe could have been a dash attack because this is now a lot of ink onto the side of RMH. This down tilt pressure, not going to get a lot.
Yeah, out comes the down throw. Ooh, great air dodge in there, actually. The rare, good
There's-
American air dodge.
And there's the near back air.
And again, the rapid jab, and again, ink is just such a huge
Oh,
spot.
it
The
gets him
spot-
off the bike!
The tomahawk splatter shot to take him off the bike. There's no way Solid didn't know that would work. You have to plan that, right?
Yeah,
The way
def-
he like jumped and did that was perfect.
Oh, yeah, the up smash not going to connect. And RMH with all the control here. And there's no ink on the side. Brilliant downer
What
off
a-
stage.
Oh, RMH playing so clutch right now. That's it. And from the depths,
Wow.
RMH secures it in the end there.
That was a brilliant down air, knowing that there is a bit of startup on that up B from Inkling. Targeted that specifically, had the bite to make it back, and that back air looked like Solid Gamer tried to go above ledge. Not sure RMH planned for that, but managed to hit it anyway. And yeah, okay, Solid Gamer on the roulette of characters now, from the Banjo to the Inkling to the Min now. Let's see how this goes.
I think part of the reason that you want to do that is because RMH's adaptation is so good, it's so strong, that having those mix-ups available to you is really, really useful. Because the thing is, Wario probably does better against Min Min than he does against Inkling.
Yeah, the edge
It's
guard's
just the
potential.
mix-ups that he wants. Yeah, and it's the fact that Wario relies a lot on jumping in.
Yeah.
And he relies a lot on jumping in, and he relies a lot on edge guarding. So he can kind of hang at those angles that are a little bit more committal for Min Min to cover.
Yeah, especially because of War's air drift. You can see he's
Yeah.
so fast in the air, misses the mistech opportunity. That's gonna be a big opening, but ultimate down air. Thought he'd been more time than he actually did, and it's gonna get him punished. Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, you tried to cross up Min Min. Unfortunate. This is your bad.
Yeah. Oh, barely can survive that megawatt. Brilliant DI, not getting caught out there. But yeah, in the corner here, brilliant use of platforms by Solid Gamer. Knows that RMH is going to take to the air to get around these arms and not going to be able to make it back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
you have to shield both
Yeah.
of them.
You have to wait. And the thing is, you've got so many parry mix-ups and like timing mix-ups in that to just force your opponent to drop shield. And like you can only really hold shield there if you're at full shield health as well.
Yeah, because you risked, the shield poke is... Oh, but that back air is going to do it. 55% now after that heal on RMH.
Yeah. He's taking good advantage of the fact that Min Min's ledge options are like very reactable and slow.
Yeah, she only has a few things she can do that's really useful there. Tries to get the landing upper there, doesn't quite work out, but escapes safely.
Her arms, when she's not using them, are hitboxes, and when she does her ledge options, they like extend, so it's a lot easier to cover and hit stuff.
Yeah, we see RMH is looking for this falling upper to get things started, but gets the landing nair instead. That's going to be good damage. Brilliant chase for a combo extension here.
Solid doing a good job of mixing up his DI so he doesn't die every time
Oh,
RMH hits the net.
There's the
Nice.
Tomahawk. Sorry, command grab with that neutral B. Oh, brilliant chase by Solid Gamer. The up B into the nair. Knowing that RMH is once again taking to the skies to avoid it, but there's the upper wall. You have to be careful when you're in that zone around the platforms where people Wario can run off the platform into an up air.
Yeah, Solid trying to go for the down air mix up at RMH. Wise to it. This is where things get tense. RMH, having just used Waft, is not going to have it on deck for a little while.
Okay, there's the forward air dash attack, getting Min off stage, but opts to go for the bike, the healing, and the charge on the Waft. We can see it is what RMH is prioritizing here.
Yeah, I think also playing PS2 is kind of decent for RMH because he can run out of arm's range. That can be like a bit of a problem at times, is not being able to be out of range of arms. Especially because PS2 isn't like a campy stage, it's a wide stage, but it's not hard to
Barely misses the back air, threw it out too late, and yeah, this is 107% now.
Solid doing a much better job at catching RMH
So
in
that's
disadvantage.
everything, and that's it. Yeah, it's so difficult to get around there. And once again,
Yeah.
catching RMH in the air.
The fact is, you commit so little when you try and react to an option. You can just cover another one immediately, and it's so good and so strong with that Min there. And you saw like 2 or 3 air dodges just caught over and over and over again because you're so